We're asked to divide these two rational expressions. Now, when we divide fractions, it's just like we divide, so when we divide rational expressions, it's just like dividing fractions. That's where I was going with this. So we multiply by the reciprocal. But what I'm going to do first, the first step I always do with any problem is I factor everything. That's always going to be your first step. So before you do anything else, factor everything. So I'm going to come through it. I'm going to factor. So this is a minus 2, a minus 3. This is a minus 3, a plus 1. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip this while I'm at it, okay? So this a minus 5 is going to go in the bottom because it doesn't need to be factored. And then up here, I'm going to get a plus 2, a minus, a plus 1, okay? So if you have trouble with what I just did, if you're like, I couldn't follow along with that, you need to go back and practice more from last section. Every problem in this chapter is going to start with factoring. So make sure that that is becoming quick and easy for you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply straight across. So I have a minus 2, a minus 3, a plus 2, a plus 1, a minus 3, a plus 1. Okay, that's a lot of terms. But now I'm going to look through and see what cancels. So what can I get rid of? So let's see here. Ooh, these are the same. They can go away. And those can go away. Those are the same. So what am I left with? So I have an a minus 2, an a plus 2, and an a minus 5. So then this is my final answer. And of course, a couldn't be 5 because that would give me a 0 in the denominator and the world would implode. You do not have to FOIL back out that top. You can leave it like this because in general, when you do these problems, this is a prerequisite step to something else, and that factored form is more useful than the non-factored form. So I would leave it like this. You could FOIL back out the top, but there's no reason to. So what are your steps? Factor, okay? Factor everything. Then once you're factored, if you're division, you're going to flip that second one. You're going to flip the second term, find the reciprocal. Then you're going to multiply straight across. If it was multiplication, you got to skip the flip it, and you just multiply straight across. Then you cancel like terms. It's really all the steps are. So you are going to factor, flip, if division, okay, multiply across, and then you're going to cancel. Those are all you got to do, okay? Doesn't sound so bad when you put it down in those basic steps.